we are live, and if you can hear me, then please comment. And here is the ad. uh, this is very important thing, but sometime annoying. Important for me because all the revenue comes from there. It's just okay. What we can do? Nothing we can do. Okay, let me just check this out. So today we are going to create a next game, which is Tic Tac Toe, using a very simple JavaScript, CSS and HTML. Okay, so what we can do today, we can start with simple HTML just like we did yesterday, and we had created this snake game which was amazing. So I can show you that what we did yesterday. So here is the game we had, and this is nice. So we can navigate with our keyboard like this. I lose. Restart. This one is challenging. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. We have to start with the tic-tac-toe game. So let's people join, then we can start. And can you tell me, is there any echo you are hearing from my voice? Is there any echo? Because I am feeling some echo here because the room is empty and it's closed from everywhere, so I'm feeling a little echo. So so Hemant is here, and okay, and even people are joining. So let's start tic-tac-toe, and let's see how we can work upon tic-tac-toe. Nice, everything is good, no echo. That means I can move. So let's start with tic-tac-toe.html. A very simple game. Everyone has played this tic-tac-toe. So here I can have a section, or inside this section I can have a h1 tag which say tic-tac-toe game, and I can create a style tag where I can say the body is going to have a display of flex and justify here it's like this, and then justify content will be at the center. Okay, now this is good. So we can create one thing, which is the canvas we need. Whenever we create a game, we need a canvas. So width is going to be, let's say, 400, and height is going to be, let's say, once again, so this is a tic-tac-toe. We don't need any canvas because there is no moving part, and we are not drawing anything. So here I'm going to use a table actually. And why I'm using a table, let me show you that if I create a row, so we will have a row. Inside that I will create 3 TD, the table data tag, and on each of them I can say hey, and here we are. And by the way, Hemant, if you can help me and share the Discord link. I forgot every time. So if people are interested in joining the Discord, then they can easily join, and then I can, if there is any way, I can then pin your comment so that anyone who join then get the Discord link. Okay, let's move. So since we have the TD here, let's copy this path and paste it. So here we have a tic-tac-toe, and we got 3 hey, but we don't want hey, we actually want 2 parallel lines horizontally and 2 parallel lines vertically. So this is how we start with the Tic Tac Toe game. So what we can do, we can remove this hey, and then we can style this TD, table data, as I want a width of, let's say, 100, and some border, 1 pixel solid black. Let's see. Yeah, you can see we have a very tiny boxes, which is because we have to give this as a 100 pixel px, and now you can see we have a width of 100 pixel. Similarly, we can also provide the height. Now you will see a perfect square we have here, and similar to this row we have a 3 you can say boxes. We can also create 2 more rows, 1 2, and now if you go, it will look something like this. Amazing. 3 rows, each row has 3 table data. Okay, so I can actually copy my Discord link from here. I think Hemant is busy somewhere. Okay, now I'm here and I can provide you the Discord link. I'm doing this on my mobile, so that's why you cannot see these things, but very soon you will be. So now this is the Discord channel. If you want to join, then you can easily join this. Okay, so I can pin this pin. Okay, so message is pinned. Okay, now this is done, and if you want to join, you can click on the Discord channel link to join. Next, I don't want to have the gap between the 2 boxes, and that we can remove via this table. And here we have a table, and in this table I can say border collapse, and it's going to be the collapse once again. And now I can reload, and yeah, you can see now that the space between the 2 boxes are gone. Sorry, I was taking break. It's okay, Hemant, it's fine. You are here, that's a very big thing for me. Thank you for your support. Anyways, on a tic-tac-toe, we don't want the outer border of the big table, we can say we have. We don't want any of these border on the outer side. And I can do one thing, I can have a 2 pixel of border so that maybe you cannot see, but now it's looking good. So how I can remove this outer, or you can see the top one, this border. So this is the border for the row. Okay, so here we have this row, and the row has a top border. But this is not the border of the row, this is the border of the table data we have. So the first row has 3 table data. So we need to tell to our CSS that, hey CSS, first go give me all the TR, that means table row. Then give me all the table data of that TR. And then I can say border top is going to be none. Reload. You can see we don't have actually that outer or upper border. Okay, but now we need the lower border. So how we can reach to that level? Now actually what we need to do, we need to tell to our CSS that, hey CSS, here is the table, grab me the first one and the last row, first and the last row only. So instead of doing this kind of stuff, I will go here on the table and I say table and inside table we have a row, but I only want the first row, so first child, and on that each of the table data will have a border top as none. This is exactly same, no effect, but effect will be there when I say table tr, give me the last child, and then table data. This is going to be border bottom is going to be none. Okay, so see, reload this page, and this time on the bottom side we don't have any border. Now comes the left and the right thing, how we can remove the border from the left and also from the right. In that case, we need to check for each and every row has first column or first box. You can see these three are the first box of our table row. Okay, and if you remove the left border for each, or you can see the first table data, that we can do easily. So we need to say once again, we have a table, grab me all the table rows. This time we are grabbing all the table row, but then I say for each table row, grab me the first table data, first child, like here, and for that I can say border left is going to be none. Reload, and now this time on the left side we don't have any border. Next we need the right. It's once again easy, table row, table data, last child is going to be border right of none. Okay, so this is, I think, done, and now if I reload, we have a perfect board of our Tic Tac Toe game. 2 parallel lines vertical, 2 parallel lines horizontal. Okay, so this is once again very nice. And what next? We need to click on each of the cell to see that when we click on the cell, we should do something. Okay, so now we need to create a JavaScript. So have a script. Inside that I can say const, grab me all the cells I have, and I can say document dot query selector all, and I want the td, table data. So let's just log cells, all the cells we want, and then reload. Yep, we got all the table data. But then what we need to have a click event of each table data. Generally what you can do, you can define a class here and you can get the element by class, but since we don't have any other td, table data, that's why we are using this directly grabbing the table data. Okay, so I say cells dot for each, that means for each of these cell I can call it single cell. I have cell dot add event listener, and event is click. I want to click and do something. As a second parameter I need to give a callback where I can do something, and this time I'm going to say just give me the cell, or yeah, that's okay. So one more time reload and click on any one. Yes, you can see whenever we click. But what if we have a cursor icon or a hand icon? So for each of these td, table data we have, I can say cursor pointer cursor, and now reload, and yeah, we can see we have a hand icon, and that is how we can do this. Now next is whenever we click on any cell, I want to have the cell inner text to be X or 0, cross or 0, whatever you want to say. So I say cell dot inner text is equal to, let's first start with the X, reload, and yep, you can see we have this X whenever I click. Now we need to make sure this X X should be aligned at the center. So once again go to the CSS. Here we have a TD, and I can say align text, or text align actually, text align center. Reload, click, yes, we have this at the center. One more time, I want to have this a bigger text, so I say font size is equal to 100 pixel. Too big, it's literally too big. I say 60 pixel, it's fine, 60 pixel is good. So now we have a 60 pixel, and for everyone, whenever I click, we have this X there. But next, what we need, whenever we click, we don't want to have always have a X. Once we have clicked X, the next time we need to have a 0 or O, whatever you want to call. Okay, so in that case, we need to know which player we are having. So let's create a constant called player and initialize this player with X. And then whenever we say the inner text will be the player value. So if the player X is playing, we will put the X inside the cell. If player O is playing, we will set the O in the cell. So currently, yes, we can have this, but then once we have the cell dot inner text, we can say switch player. And a switch player is very simple thing. Let's create a function and call it switch player, and here I can just say player is going to be, if player value is equal to X, then I can convert it to O, otherwise keep or make it X. So if X is playing, then if he click, then change it to O. If O is playing and he click, then change it to X. So in that case, if I reload, you can see first is X, but then still we have X. Okay, so why we have this X again and again? Player is this thing. Okay, so now I am stuck at this place. Okay, so we are saying that if player is X, then change the player. Okay, I got the point. It's not has to be the constant, it has to be the simple let using the variable, creating the variable, because we are going to change it every time. Now if I reload, if I click, yeah, you can see now we have O and we have a X. Wow, very smooth and very easy. Yeah, it was really easy for me. I don't know what about you. So people are there. So Hemant is there and some of others are there. Today we don't have a lot of audience, but it doesn't matter. It's not for the audience, it's for whoever joining here. Okay, so what you think, what we can do here next, since we have the X and 0, is there anything in your mind you want to do? You can please comment here on the comment section. Next, let's move until you are messaging. What I want next, yes, we have different player, but now I want to check for the one thing is like, whenever you see, if I have X here, if I again click on the same cell, it's changing. And now we can easily change any cell as many times we want. Let's prevent this thing. So we need to check that, okay, if X is there, we can say change this. Okay, so what I'm thinking is like, if any cell has something inside the inner text, then we are not going to change it. Otherwise we can have who's playing the player name. So first we can check, like, if cell dot inner text is equal to empty string, if we don't have anything, then only have the player name and switch the player, otherwise do nothing. Reload, and yes, you can see, but if I click again, it's not giving anything. Okay, so this is cool. Now finally we need to have the winning condition, and the very simple winning condition should be this first row. We have a 3x in a row. So what we need next, we need to check for the winner. So check winner. Let's create a function after or above this switch player, check winner, and I want to check for the winner, who is the winner. And winning condition is like, if the cell first, that means the 0 index, first index and second index, if all of them have X in that, then we can say you won. So this is a very simple thing I have to create. Cell dot, or cells, give me the first one, dot inner text, if it is equal to the person who is playing, this is good, very important thing, the person who is playing, if for the first 0 index, first index and second index, and here instead of comma I need double and sign, like this, not for the last one. If this is the case, I want to have a alert, you won. Okay, reload here, and now I say x0 and x. It's not doing this. I don't see. So inner text is equal to, what if I just say double equal sign? Still we, okay. So we have this, but it's checking very lately. So we are having something. Okay, so before switching the winner, we need, before switching the player, we need to check for the winner. That means first we check for the winner and then we switch the player. Yeah, okay. One more time. And yes, we have this. Cool. Let's try for O. And yeah, still working for O also. But now you see that the second row is also a winning condition. But first let's convert this thing into an array, because the only difference is 0, 1, 2. Everything is exactly same. So let's create a const of win condition is equal to, if 0, 1 and 2 index are same, then we can say yes, these all are same, then you won. Okay, so how we can check this thing? Now what we need a JavaScript every function. So what is the every function? Every function check for every element of the array, and if condition inside the every, if we have defined it, then if it is true for all of them, then after it's saying that okay, everyone is returning true. If anyone is returning false, the totally every will return false. So when condition dot every, and I say condition, and now if the cell, and no, it's not condition, it's the index, I can say. So index, if cells, and give me the index dot inner text is equal to the current player, if all of these things like 0, 1 and 2 for every index, if it is true, then only this every will return true. If any one become false, it will return totally false. So reload, and now check this, x, one more time x, and it says you won. So this is a every function. Now since every function is there, every function means the function every is there. Next we need to check for this condition, like for the second row, also for the third row we can check like this. So there are lots of conditions. So first, these rows condition, all the row. So we need to say it's not a when condition, it's when conditions, because it should be the plural. Now I have an array of conditions, and here I can say this is good. Then comes 3, 4 and 5. Finally 6, 7, 8. Okay, so PS4 Racing Pro says your React JS tutorial is amazing. Thanks PS4, but I really need your support to spread the videos, because I don't know what happening is. I'm working too hard, but subscriber count is not working, is not you can say increasing as I am expecting. I have this 10 hour of React, 10 hour of Vue.js, 10 hour of JavaScript, and every comment on each of these videos are really amazing. But still, I don't know what happening. These videos are not becoming popular. I have never seen a single comment which is like this video is not good, or some negative, or you can say disheartening comment is not there. But I don't know what is happening, why it is not getting views, people are not getting into my channel. This is totally not in my control. I don't know what is happening there. Anyways, let's get back to the tic-tac-toe. We have a 6, 7, 8. Then we need to work on the vertical one. So vertical start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 3, 6 is here. So 0, 3, 6, and then comes 1, 4, 7, and finally we have a 2, 5, 8. These are the condition. Like we have a horizontal conditions done, parallel condition done, then we have a cross conditions like this one, and this one. So Ashish says, when you started creating this, Ashish, which like this tic-tac-toe or what? Okay, so we have this condition. So it's saying the first one is 0, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8. 0, 4, 8. So here comes 0, 4, 8. Is this okay? Yeah. Don't doubt yourself. You are a good teacher. I learn a lot from you. V Zhang, thanks bro, but yeah, you know what happened when you work too hard, you are expecting and everyone is praising you, but still you are not getting the you can say in YouTube terms, you can say I'm not getting much subscriber count. Channel is not growing as expected. If someone comes to my videos, then he only stick, but it's very rare that people are discovering my videos. The you can say the discovery of my videos is I don't know why it's very difficult for the people. Anyways, let's once again get back to the tic tac toe. Anyway, finally, thank you for all your support. Because of you I am here, I'm doing this live. Next is this row. Okay, so what happened? It has not changed. Oh, why is this? Oh, got it. This is having a difficulty, and that's why it is giving error. Anyways, so this condition is saying 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 0 1 2 4 6 2 4 6. This is a 2 4 6 condition. 2 4 and 6 conditions. So all of these conditions we have covered. Now what we need to do, we need to just check for each and every condition, and if any one condition become true, we can say, yeah, user, you won. Whatever, whoever is playing, we can say you won. But how we can check that at least one? The every is total opposite. Every says every element of the array has to return true. Now we need just the opposite. We say if anyone return true, we will say we are happy with that. So in that case we have another one which is called sum. So when conditions dot sum means among these, if at least one is returning true, we will say yep, true is there. So first we get condition. What is happening? Condition, and then I can say condition dot every, because now we get each and every condition, like this one, or combination you can also say. So we get this, we could call it combination dot every. So for every combination we get the index. So here comes the same thing, and now we need to say this thing dot every, and we need to, actually we don't have to do this. Yeah, so here we are. So if all of these things are true, then I can say you won. So see what we are doing. We are saying check for everyone, like looping through each of these elements of this winning condition, and we get the combination. Each condition is having a combination of different index. If any combination become true, we can say yep, we have it true. But for each of the combination we get the index, and each index should return to true to make the combination true. So that's why we have these two things, like sum and every. Okay, now reload and try. Okay, is there any? Okay, so you see there is no winner. So we need to tackle this condition, but let's have some winner. And yes, this is good. Reload and try a weird condition like this one. Okay, so I think I missed it. Okay, try this. 0 is here, and here's the x. Yay, I won. One more last time. x0, and x. And you won. Cool. So we have actually working tic-tac-toe game, and this is really amazing. So what your thought on this tic-tac-toe game? Is it good, bad, ugly, nice? What's your opinion? Can you please comment? And then we will move forward on this Tic Tac Toe game. Till then, let me just play it for you. So x comes 0, then x comes 0, then x comes here, and 0 comes here. Oops, someone won. Yeah, x won for this cross. So what's your opinion? Is it good, bad? One more thing, isn't say who won x and o. Okay, so we can simply have it here like you won, and I can say player value, and here we can use the template literal player and say like player within single quote, and then I can say colon and you won. Okay. One more try. Okay, so player O, you won. This is good, Hemant. Okay. So this is nice actually. We are working with these things. Okay, so next, as we know, we have the problem with the winning condition. Like if nobody is the winner, then what? So if we say x, then O, and oops, x is going to win. Okay, so one more time. Start with this thing. Yeah, here we have a x, and here we have O, and here we have x. So see, this condition is a match draw condition. Hemant says coloring. We can do the color for x and the y. I'm back. I think there was some internet issue, so now I am back, and let's see. Let me connect my phone also. So there was some issue with this internet connection I have, and that's why we are having some issue there. Okay, so no issues finally, and we will tackle the coloring, Hemant. But let's first get back and tackle the draw condition. So draw condition is like, yes, we have this winning condition. When I can do one thing, I can say like const result is equal to this thing, and here I check result. So if nobody is the winner, then we need to check for the condition of the draw match. And the draw match is again very simple thing. If we are not having any result, and if we don't have any empty cell, then we can say the match is draw. So this means we need to say if nobody is the winner, so we need to go to the else part. Then we can check one more if condition here we will have to do, which is like first I'd say cells dot and once more we can use either sum or every. Which one we have to use? We need to loop over every, you can say, cell. If any one return true for empty, we will say match is not draw. Okay, or there is a different thing, like if every cell returns true that it's not empty, then we can say match is draw. We can use both of them. So yeah, we will tackle the coloring, Hemant. Here we have a cells dot every, but if you try to use this every, we will get the error. Why we will get the error? Let's see here on the console. If I click, okay, Okay, so it's not giving anything. I think I have to do like this. Cell dot inner text if it is not empty. Let's try this. Yeah, now you can see we are getting a cell dot every is not a function because cells is not an array, it's a node array. You can say node, HTML node, not the node.js. Okay, one more time, reload and see this. It says node list. It's a node list. I want to convert it into array. So I can say array dot from cells, very easy. And now if I reload, and yeah, you can see all the node list is now converted into array. Now we need to use this thing, array from cells, and then do the every part. And see, we need to check that we can call it this like match draw condition is this. So we can log match draw, reload, and false, false, match draw is false, and finally you won. Oh, X is won. It's difficult to always remember the draw condition. Yeah, finally you can see at the bottom we are having this true, which is saying the match is draw. So this is very nice. Since we already have it, we can say if match draw is returning true, then I can alert, oops, match draw. Okay, one more time, try this. And 0x0, here come x, here come 0, here come, oops, x is the winner. Let's try this 0 0, and this time x come here. Oh, I lose it. Really, it's difficult. Now comes 0, and here comes x, 0 and x and 0 and okay, so this is what is the condition, how I can grab it? Is there any tic tac toe master? So O come X, and here comes O, here come X. Oh yeah, so here is the condition, match draw. Finally match draw is there. Now, as the Hemant suggested, we need some coloring system here also. So how about having a colors? Having a color means for the X and O maybe we can have, or for the full cell actually. So there are various ways. We can see whenever we click, we are having this inner text. Also we can say add a class. So we can say cell dot class list. I think class list is there. Yes. Dot add, and add for the player. And player means adding either X or O as the class. Okay. So I can say if dot X is the class, then I can have a color. So color is let's say purple for the X. Yep, you can see now we have a X color here, purple color for the X. And make draw, just click one by one every box in series. I didn't get that, Hemant. Make draw one by one, I didn't get. Can you make it clear more? Okay, so let's do for the O, and here we are. And then one more time, color is going to be Color, what color we can use? Orange. Let's have the not off orange. Yay, nice color. And we can also have a background color. So let's have a color palette. Generally I'm using this tailwind color palette to get the colors. So it's a very nice color palette having here inside this. So I can search for background colors inside it. Background color. And now I have a purple, so I should have a light purple background. So we have a purple here, and the light purple, this purple is different actually. Okay, so let's have this light pink color. I don't know how it's going to look. So background color is going to be this thing. Try X. Oh, nothing is there. What happened? Maybe I can use some other color. Try. It's not working. Why it's not working? Let's have this for orange. So I can use here we have orange, light orange, come here. Okay. So it should give us color, but it's not giving. So that is maybe because we have this TD. I don't know. I have to search. I think yes. Color required quotes, or maybe not. Oh yes, Hemant, thanks. I'm very bad in CSS. That's why I love this tailwind. This is super ugly. super duper ugly. I can have a very light color then. Here, and purple, light purple, very light purple. This one. Done. Okay, 1 minute. I have done something wrong in my mobile. I'm watching something different. Yep. Okay, so this looks good, somewhat good. I cannot say it's a nice thing, but this is good. Nice. And what next we can do here? All these suggestions are very good. Thanks for these things. What next we can do? We have this, and now what next we can, some unique thing I want to do here. What? Yeah, okay. So once we say okay, we need to once again clear the board so that we can start the next game. Okay, one more okay. So here I can say, like, once we have the winner, or either we have a winner or we have a non-winner, like matches draw. When we say matches draw, we need to reset the game. So we can create a reset game. So it's simple. So it's reset game, and reset game means what we are doing in the reset, we are just clearing all the cells inner text and removing the class also. So here we go. We have this. For every cell, I can say cell dot make a comp versus human. Oh, that's going to be really hard. Obviously, I have not done that. Let's try then. Let's try to have that. So cell dot inner text is going to be empty, and cell dot class list. How I can remove the class list? Is there any remove? Yes. So remove player, remove all these. So remove X and also remove O, both of these class for everyone. So if we have any winner, click OK. We need to do the reset game. So here we have the match draw. Here we have the winner. And after both of them, reset the game. So mobile is charged. So let me just remove the charging. Okay, so now finally you won, player O. Okay, it's not resetting. What happened? For each what I'm doing, I have registering the click event. I don't want to do this thing. So like here. And now one more time, last. Okay, reset. Boom. This was nice. And next I can do a computer versus human. This is going to be interesting. Let me just adjust my chair and the mic, because we are doing something which I have not done yet. Okay, so think about this. How we can do computer versus the human. So once we click, like human click on anyone, then after some millisecond we can randomly choose any position among all the available cells we have, and then have the X or Y, whatever the person is. So what's that? It's just a random thing. It's not an intelligent computer. It's just a dumb computer. So one more thing, I also have to set the player to X once we have reset the game. Now, or actually we don't need this. It's okay. So let's have this. So once we reset the game, we need, or not once we reset, once we click on any cell, we don't want to switch the player, or you can say we just want to generate a new condition with a new player. So yes, we switch the player, but then we again create a random position and then have something there. Okay, so how it's going to work? So when we click, we say switch player, or instead of this switch player, we can call it something else, but let's have a switch player. So we have a switch player. We are switching the player, so that's good. But then we need to generate a random number. So const rand position is equal to math.floor math.random, and it should be between 0 and 8. So multiply with 8 and just log random position and open this. Click, it's 7 5 3, and that's good. But then what we need, we only want to generate the random number from the available you can say positions we have. We don't want to have the repeated one. So we need to remove the random position. So random position, it's not a const, random position is a let. So create a random position. So I need to create a function actually. Create a function called random position. Okay, here let's have this function, and then I say const you can say position is equal to this thing, but if from the cells dot for each, or from every cell we need to find the index whose the empty cell. Yeah, we need to find the empty cell. So find the empty cell. So I can say empty cell or cells or empty cell indexes. Empty cell indexes. Okay. Then we need to check for empty cell. Empty cell means, let's have this thing, and this is match draw condition is like a empty cell, but in that case we don't want to have every, we want a map, because we want to have an array of index of empty cell. So this is going to return the cell if the condition met. So if this is true, and one more time, this is not a filter, this is not a map, we are going to use the filter, and the filter is going to have this condition. If cell dot inner text is empty, then we will say yes, this is an empty cell. So let's log empty cell, and we need to call this random position function here. So random position comes here, and if I click, it says different thing, random position, rand position. Okay, this one is creating problem. We are, I think it's reconnected. Okay, let's get back. Now if I click here, yes, we are getting all the empty you can say cells. So now we don't have 0 1 2 3 4, fourth this cell is not available, because after 3 we just get the fifth one. So if I click, this one is there, and we skip to the next one. So since we have empty cell, we need to say that if empty cell, I can get the index. So dot I want to get, so I can say dot map one more time, getting the cell, and cell, or not cell, I just want the index. So I, and return the I. Okay, so how about this? If I do this thing, still returning same. So underscore and then I. Okay, now I get 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 0 1 2 3 4. No, I don't want 0 1 2 3. I want the indexes. So one more time we have a problem. So we want the index of, okay, so how we can get the only index of the cell which are empty. Empty cell index, empty cell index. So we have to loop over everyone. If the first, or if the cell is empty, then we need to grab its index. If not, we should return something else. Okay, so let's do one more thing. Remove this map and change the filter from map, and now I am going to return. So if this is empty, the cell inner text is empty, then return the index. So I say give me the index, and this index will be returned, and I have to use the curly braces here like this. Yeah, so if it is having nothing, then only return the index. So in that case, let's see what we are getting. Zoom, and yes, you can see we are getting 0, and then we are getting undefined, and now I can filter it, and I can remove the undefined one. So after this I can say filter, we get the cell, and we get like cell is not equal to undefined. Now we will see that we will not get undefined one. Click on the first one. Yes, you can see now we are getting 1 2 3 instead of 0 1 2 3. If I click on the let's say third one, that means the index of 2, now you can see we are not getting the second index inside it. Cool, amazing. What we need to do next, we need to check the randomly created number should not be into the should be into the empty cell only. So if empty cell indexes, so indexes, what's the indices? So this is the correct spelling. So if empty cell indices dot include, is it correct? Includes, it's not giving include. Why? So I can log position. Is there include, or one more thing is there? Index of keys, map, push, reduce, reverse, all sorts of things are there, but how I can check that it is there? Contains, I think there is a contain. No, includes position. Let's try. If there is error, it will give us the error here. Okay, my camera is back, I think. Okay, one more try. Yes, so we are getting 2. 0 1 2. Okay, that's good. So if this is not true, if the random position we have created is between the already filled condition, then we need to recreate the random position. So random position, else return the position like here. And on the player I can now get log of random position, and now you will see we are getting undefined 1, undefined 1. So if there is nothing, then recall this one, random position, recreate the random number, I can say. I can actually say let position is this thing, and instead of recalling it I can recreate it. Okay, and if this is the case, but then one more time we need to check for this thing. If anyone have any solution, can you tell me? So we have all the empty cells indexes. If the random position which we have created is not is included in empty, then it's fine. So I can say if it is included in random position empty array, if the position we have created is good, is for the empty cell, then return position. Otherwise I want to recheck math.floor.random array length. No, array length will create then the length of the array. So suppose suppose I have clicked on the first one and we have some error. Okay, let me just see this. Oh yeah, so see, first one I have clicked. Okay, then it will create the 8 empty cells, and then if I multiply with 8, so it will create from 0 to 8, and it's still have the 0 in that random number. It still could have the 0. We don't want 0, we want to remove that one. So we need to recreate the random one until we get the random number which is same as the index of the empty cell. That's how we create the one. So we have a random position we are creating. We have to we need a recurring function, that I'm sure we need a recurring condition. So when we have the recurring condition, so that's why I did this thing like random position. I'm calling the same function again and again. So in that case, if this is not included, the position, suppose the random number is 0. If the random number is 0, then it will say, okay, this is not included in the empty cells, so you need to recreate the random number and recheck everything. Okay, so this is the one. I think I got the point. No, I didn't get the point. So that's why I say, if it is okay, position, random position, recreate the random position. So that's why if I reload, try to click, I need to log it here. Seven is there, 4, 5, undefined. This is a undefined. I don't want this undefined come. So undefined is coming because this goes here until it return. Okay, so no, not okay. So this ends here if it is returning. Otherwise, recall this function. So see this thing, I mean to get a random from empty cell. Okay, but yes, Mohammed, but then what happened, it will not give me the random from the value of the empty cell. It will give from the length of the empty cell. So length, if say length is 3, but the values is 7, 8, 9. So we need the random from the 7, 8, 9, not from 0, 1, 2, 3 or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. I want the random from the value of that. So let's search for this JavaScript random from value. I just literally search this. So where we can get a random value from JavaScript array. What happened? Random from the JavaScript array. That's the same thing. prototype, all these things are same. One more time, how to generate random number using, because it could be the case that the empty cell is like 1, 5 and 8, so we need to get the number between 1, 5 and 8, random number between 1, 5 and 8. This is how we can generate the next you can say player. So let's log this thing. I know this is going to work with array index will be still will be 0, 1, 2. I get the value from array random key. Okay, so array index will be still 0, 1. Please explain problem from beginning. Mustafa, actually what we are doing, this is a tic tac toe game, and in this tic tac toe game, okay, so in this tic tac toe game we want to auto generate the next move. So once I played, then I need to auto generate the next move, and next move will also will only be on the empty cells. So all these empty cells are there, so I need to create a random number which is between the empty cell, so that I can generate the new move randomly, and this is how I can move the game. So I don't want to play, so it's like a computer is generating a random number, playing against computer. So what I did, I created a math math floor. So I created a position between 0 to 8. Okay, then what I did, I said, okay, grab me all the index of empty cells by getting random index. Okay, so Mustafa, okay, no, Muhammad says empty cell is 0, 4, 1, 7, 2, 8. Good, correct. By getting random index, we can get the value. Okay, you are saying that, okay, we can create it and then we can get the position. Let's try this thing. Thanks yaar Mohammed. Let's try. So we are having the position from we need to create it like from the length, as you said, empty cell index dot length. Then it will create the random number between only that particular. Can't we create an array of all empty boxes and then use that random method on that thing? That's the challenge, Hemant. That's the challenge which actually Mohammed has given me the correct thing. Let's try and see what if we can achieve it. So first I'm going to log, or not log, return the position, because I'm already logging here. So there is a log here. So I think this also we need to do. Yeah. Okay, so open the log and click. 2 is there, 5 is there, 4 is there. So now it's reducing. So first I say it's creating the number between 0 to 8 or 0 to 7 actually. Okay, so let's have the length also. So log the length. So length is 8. So first it has created the random number between 8, but I don't want to create between the 8. I want to create between 7. So we are switching the player. Why we had the 8? Check for the winner, then switch the player, and finally, anyways, I think, what if I say once again, click anywhere, then it's having 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my bad, it's correct. Yes, Muhammad, you're right. So now since we have the random number between the empty cells, we can, as the Muhammad says, get the empty one by saying like this. I think this is the one you are saying. 6 6 2 8 6 and 6. Oh, okay, so first let's click. It says 5 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I think done. This is the one we need. Done. Finally. Is there anything else we can do? Okay, no. So when we have the random number, what we need to do, we need to say like that particular cell we need to grab. So one const rand position is equal to rand pos I can call, and then I can say random cell is equal to cells and random index. Actually I call it index instead of rand position. Random index. From random index I'm getting the random cell, and then I can say random cell dot inner text, and actually we have to do lots of things. So see, we are doing these things, checking if there is nothing, so we don't have to check anything. Then we need to set the player and then set the class, and then these things we have to do. So I can create a function. I can say perform action I can call, and then pass the cell. This is going to be beneficial because perform action and it needs cell, and then it's going to be like this. And for now on the switch, let's not do anything and try this. Click X O X O, everything is fine. Now try this. I say once again perform action and passing random cell as this one. But this thing we only need to do when, because once we trigger it, it will become a loop, I think. Yes, it just become the loop because now it become the loop, and I need to close it. So we need to stop this thing, and we say if player is equal to O, then only perform this action, otherwise not. Okay, so we are changing the player, and then check if the player is O, then generate a new cell or perform that action actually. So try it. Okay, so yes, it is nice. X1. And now let's have it little time delay. So set timeout. Timeout is 1 second, and after 1 second perform the action. Cool. This is good. After 1 second we are having the next move. Yay. What if I say X here? You won. Who won? Oh, something weird happened, but Hemant, your wish is now complete. We have created computer versus human tic tac toe. One more time, let's play it. I think nobody is going to win. Yeah, match is draw. So after clicking this OK, I need to have a timeout. Okay, so timeout for reset the game. So it should be like on the reset game. We need to go to the reset game, and I do this for a timeout of 2 seconds. This is because I want to see things, what has happened there. One more time, let's play it. And my camera is becoming hot and auto closed. Okay, one more time, try it. Okay, that's good. Nice. And player O won. So let's see the position. We will get the flash for only 2 seconds. And so this was the position, and reset the game. And now let's start. X O X O X O O. One more time. I don't want this O to win. And X win. Okay, so click, and this was the position, and it's now have started. Yeah, add a handler or something that show how is the player, like the player changing something. You need to say like which player is playing. Is this the thing you want to say, Hemant? Until then, if I do these things, I really like it. And cool. Okay, I mean, who is playing, player X or Y? Okay, so what we can do, so we have this title. Below the title we can say the player chance, like this. So we can give a class, or actually the ID I can give, and say current player, this is the one ID. Okay, that's fine. So when we click, okay, no, not when we click, yeah, when we perform action, is this okay? No, I got the point. When we change the player, then we can set like constant of current player is equal to document dot get element by ID of current player, then current player dot inner text is going to be like player, and give me the player is playing. Is this correct text? Then Miko says, please don't speak with the Indian accent, I don't understand. I only know this accent. How I can change my accent, I don't know. Maybe disable the cursor for the player X, because you can still click even computer playing. Cool. One more time, let's try this. Player X is playing. Now player X is playing, click. Player O is playing. Yep. This is nice actually, Hemant. You did a fantastic job. Oh, match draw. Yes, you are right. When I say click, yes, I can click. Yeah, like this. I can click. So I need to prevent the clicking, because in between that time, we can say that if player is no, what's the, disable the cursor for player X, because you can still click on the, okay, when player O is playing, then X cannot. How we can achieve this thing? when player X is playing or player O is playing, then player X cannot do anything. So between like this. Yeah, I see this thing. So we need to block. We need to block like playing or this kind of stuff. But how we can block? Any suggestion? How we can restrict the user? So this is not good. Click, how we can, okay, maybe what we can do, the click event is there, we can use that overlay. No, I got the point. Bro, do you know phaser? Any plan to make tutorial on phaser? Phaser. I don't know, but I will surely try this and create something over this. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's try once again. Oh, got the point. I only want the click event when player X is there. See, so we are registering the click event for every you can say for every cell. Either we can do one thing like we can remove the click event when the user X is not there. What is happening with my this is a weird thing happening today. It's famous for going to VM HTML5, very famous for HTML5 games. Surely, Abhishek, I will try this. Now, one more time. What I was doing for clicking event. So for all the empty, you can say for when player X is playing, then we can remove the event listener. So I can say cells dot for each cell, and I can say cell dot remove event listener for click, and I don't think this is going to be the one. How I can do that? One more time. I can totally disable everything. Oh, what happened? There are various ways, but simple way is, let's try with this, because the event listener is a difficult thing, because now I need to extract the function out. Okay, so this is the function and I call it handle click. So create a function one more time, handle click. Okay, this is the one. I need to get the cell. And give me the cell actually. Is this correct? No, I can get the event. Get the event. Is this correct? No, I did something wrong. Cell add event listener. When you click, we can have a function like this. and we can pass cell is there. Is this good? Yeah, it's working. So finally, if this is working, we can do the same thing but reverse. That means we can remove the click event. So remove event listener. If O is playing, then remove the event listener. Let's try this. Still everything is same. I think the point is this, maybe. No, so this approach is not good. Let's get back. Okay, so it's okay. Now I think I can end this live. It's too long. I believe it's almost 2 hours. Next, what you want? Do you want do you want this code on GitHub anywhere, or simply I can have a gist? If you want, I can share. Otherwise, I can explore this phaser. Then Abhishek has requested this, so maybe later I can use it. Okay, so let's see if you are interested in joining the Discord channel. You can join the Discord channel, and you will find the link in this chat. You can see at the top it's pinned. So if you can join this Discord channel, there are many people there who can help you. You can chit chat there and ask questions. One more thing is that if you want to, GitHub will play. Okay, let me do this first. So okay, so I need to create a gist. Oh, let me do one thing. Let's have a live. So git init, and let's have Tic Tac Toe Game, and this is good. Let's create a new GitHub repo. New repository on Bitfumes, and I can say JavaScript Game live. Okay, this is new repository is created as, okay, that's fine, and it's a public one. Create repository. And by the way, if you want, you can support me on Patreon. Patreon.com/bitfumes is there. So I need your support because I'm doing this YouTube full time. That means this is a full time thing. I don't have any other job kind of things, and that's why maybe if you are happy with the tutorials I am creating and this kind of live I am working. What happened? Why this is typing like a magical thing? Okay, so yes, if you want, you can support me on Patreon. It's very easy. Patreon.com/bitfumes and /bitfumes on the patreon.com, which is very easy to find. You can also support me on GitHub. GitHub sponsorship is also there. So you can go to the github.com/bitfumes. If you go there, then you will find a sponsor button just like this. On this sponsor button, you can simply support me anything you want. Amazing. So these are the game, and let me share this with all of you. So this is the you can say GitHub repo. play it, check it, and if you find something interesting, then please share it on Twitter. I will be happy to reshare, retweet it, and tell everyone that we have created something nice, like tic tac toe with a color and with against computer. We have created it. So this is the end of today's life. Okay, so one more thing, yeah, one more thing. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter, because the details of these live plus all the workout things I do, you can find on this Sarthak Sevi, which is my username, Sarthak Sevi, and you can find me there. And I share a lot of things like today's live. See, I have shared it, and daily update of my workout, some other things also. So Twitter is a very nice place to connect with me. And as you know, I need to end this live. Okay, so till then, we will meet tomorrow 11 a.m. to create a next game, which should be like breakout game or ping pong, I don't know. We will do that later, and just like today, we will do some crazy thing on that also. So let's meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.